Hey y'all, Jedi here. Today we got another video to update my Grave of Rot team. I got a full auto team on stage 8 that is just melting the boss. Real quick before I show you that team, I want to show you another team I was using. So yesterday for a little bit, this was working everywhere, not just in the snowfield. Sadly, they updated it, which I guess is how it should be, and it's no longer working here. So while it was working, I had revamped my team. I actually had a super fast team. I was using all flame. Let's see this gentleman right here. So this is what my team looked like. I was melting the boss in less than a minute. Clovis kept using his special to keep the recharge off the boss down, and it was pretty nice. Everyone else just melted the boss from there, but they updated it. That team is not running. Now they keep dying. That's just an idea for you guys to play around with something else if you want. If I get better gear, I might try that team again. Just right now, they don't have the survivability they need. So I reworked my team. This is what we're doing now. There's no heal reduction on this team. The whole goal is to milk the boss as fast as you can and to hit him harder than he can heal. So we got Furbath here. We're running at 218 resistance. The resistance is too low for 9. I need to get this up a little bit. Hexandra at 213. My Adventure at 216. For my damage dealers, all except for one, we're running resistance right here and resistance chest. That way we can get those resistances up. You still want as good of attack as you can, crit rate, crit damage if you can. Vorash got him up on resistance as well using chest. And here, the only person who does not have resistance is Eric. So for no resistance on him, high crit rate, high damage, he's here to milk the boss. I might go and add his skill books on there, or scrolls on there. He kind of needs it because he's my only legendary and he does a lot of work for me. So the reason he doesn't have his resistance up is that we have Hexandra over here on her A2. She has a 1-person cleanse. Every now and then she gets the cleanse on him. Works out great. Now when you guys see my resistance level, I also want to remind you we do have these bonuses up here. I leveled up my resistance first for my flame one and my ice one, so no matter which one I use on here, I'm getting that 50 resistance, which right now we're using the poison ice one, so we're still getting 50 resistance from here. So remember, when you're looking at these numbers, you got to add 50 to everyone if you're not there yet. Now of course, if you use food, makes this run go a lot faster. I do like to use like the attack food and something to raise my flame damage so that my attackers are just melting the boss even quicker. And you'll see this is a lot faster than my other run where I'm using Thea for the heal reduction, and also this is full auto, so I can just walk away. Show you guys the damage here. You guys can see Eric there is doing a massive amount of damage. No scrolls, just good gear on him. So every now and then he takes on that heal reduction, or someone random does, because there is like a built-in 3% chance that no matter what you're gonna fail. As far as the check goes, so sometimes the adventurer dies, usually still when, but it does slow down whenever that 3% hits and he takes that heal reduction on. And there you have it. The boss is done. So that's the team. It's basically everyone just attacking as much damage as we can get on these guys. And then, of course, our 2 for survivability. Like I said, the main things with this team is you're just trying to out damage the boss's heal, which you can do just fine. The reason why this team is kind of harder on stage 9 is, in case you guys don't know, there's like a built-in percentage. I don't know what it is, but no matter what your resistance or accuracy is, bosses can still check you and beat it. So even though everyone has the resistance they need to resist everything on the boss, every now and then that 3% will hit on someone and they'll take a heal reduction. And that's where it makes it hard on the team, because if Eric gets his heal reduction, which he will because he has no resistance, and someone else gets it, Hexandra may not cleanse the person who needs it the most. She's just going to cleanse at random. So, for instance, these two get it. She cleanses Eric, yet he's got lots of health, and Adventurer doesn't. Then Adventurer dies, which Adventurer is also taking more damage right here. But we can still keep burning through the health. Sometimes Eric will be the one or Adventurer gets cleansed and Eric ends up either close to dying or dying. If he dies, the run is still good because these two do massive amounts of damage. It just slows it down a little bit. Unless if you guys saw, if you go back on the video and see my fastest time on this dungeon, that's actually from yesterday when I had these guys all running together. So with this team, it was all fire, got extra bonuses from that, and they were just melting the boss. But something updated in the game, and I went from a 100% win rate to a 90% loss rate. I don't know if that was from this. I think it was. I think this was working for a while everywhere, and it stopped in the middle of the day. I don't know if they caught it and fixed it, but either way, that's the team. Hope this helps you guys out. Y'all have a good one.